हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आई होप आप लोग अच्छे हों एंड यू गाइस एंजॉइंग एशिया कप। कुछ बहुत ही अमेजिंग मैचेस हो रहे हैं। फॉर एग्जांपल कल का मैच बहुत ज़्यादा अमेजिंग थ्रिलिंग था एंड ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ सम बैड कैलकुलेशन यू नो सम फ्यू डिसीजंस जो कोच अफगानिस्तान की टीम मैनेजमेंट और टीम कोच नहीं ले पाए, because of which Afghanistan could not win and could not proceed to Super 4 matches. So um, going forward, all matches are going to be pretty close, and because all the four teams, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Pakistan and India, are pretty strong. Definitely Bangladesh and Sri Lanka are missing some of their important players, but having said that, they have enough players in their arsenal to give टफ फाइट टू बोथ पाकिस्तान एंड इंडिया। लेकिन आज जो चीज़ हम डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं इस वीडियो में, दैट इज़ अबाउट इंडियाज़ टीम सिलेक्शन फॉर द वर्ल्ड कप। वर्ल्ड कप में अब 30 डेज भी नहीं रहे, सो टुडे इज 6th, सो ऑन 5th October द फर्स्ट मैच फॉर द वर्ल्ड कप इज गोइंग टू स्टार्ट एंड 5th September was the deadline for the cutoff date for all the teams. So India ने भी अपनी टीम सेलेक्ट की. We are going to discuss about it. What are the few things, few decisions which could have been avoided? कौन सी इंडिया की मेन वीकनेसेस हैं और सेलेक्टर्स ने whether they have selected a team which is going to cover up for those weaknesses or not. So ये सब हम डिस्कस करेंगे, बट बिफोर आई स्टार्ट दिस वीडियो आई हैव अ हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट, प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब टू माई चैनल। अगर आप मेरे चैनल पर पहली बार आए हैं तो आप मेरे पुरानी वीडियोस भी देख सकते हैं, उस पर भी आप लाइक कर सकते हो, उस पर भी कमेंट दे सकते हैं, इस पर भी आप अपने कमेंट दीजिए, अपने वैल्यूएबल फीडबैक दीजिए, सो दैट आई नो एग्जैक्टली व्हाट यू फील, वेदर यू अग्री विद माई पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू और नॉट, एंड दैट्स ओके अगर आपका पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू डिफरेंट है, बिकॉज दैट्स अ ब्यूटी ऑफ क्रिकेट और एनीथिंग. You can have different point of views about the same thing. So please support me, give me your love, and subscribe to my channel and like, share and comment this video. Thank you. So सबसे पहले इंडिया की टीम देखें. So this is the team which is being selected for the World Cup. 15 players. Most of the players have selected were pretty decided. I mean that they are going to play. कुछ एक प्लेयर्स का सिर्फ डाइसिस सिचुएशन था. फॉर एग्जांपल ईशान किशन was one of the player who was touch and go for the selection, but the way he played in last few innings, especially the last one against Pakistan, जिसमें वो 5th नंबर बैटिंग करने आए, so he just sealed his spot for the World Cup. So अगर हम टीम देखें, so we have Shubman Gill, we have Rohit Sharma, we have Virat Kohli, we have Shreyas Iyer, Akshar Rahul, Suryakumar Yadav, Ishan Kishan, Hardik Pandya, Ravindra Jadeja, Akshar Patel, Shardul Thakur, Shami, Bumrah, Kuldeep Yadav, and Siraj. Now, if I talk about the team selection is pretty decent, but there are 3 or 4 players which I mean they definitely I have a doubt that exactly what is the reason they are being selected and why their alternatives who were available they are not selected. But before discussing about those players, सबसे पहले हम एक बार फिर से let's focus on what are the main weaknesses of Indian team, जो कि काफ़ी टाइम से है, and unfortunately still now those weaknesses are not covered. And the problem with such weaknesses, and when we have such a glaring weaknesses going a big tournament, is that these weaknesses are badly exploited in the knockout games, as well as in crucial matches. This is one of the reason why India is not able to win knockout matches from a very long time. तो क्या है ये weaknesses? First and the foremost important thing is that India does not have players with who are good in multiple multiple things. So for example, इंडिया के पास ऐसे प्लेयर्स नहीं हैं, ऐसे बॉलर्स नहीं हैं जो हु आर डिसेंट विद बैटिंग, और ऐसे बैट्समैन नहीं है हु आर डिसेंट विद बॉलिंग, जो एक बहुत बड़ा ड्रॉबैक है, because we all know that ODI cricket is very competitive right now. I mean, every team have full of power hitters. Every team, I mean, scoring 300 is very common nowadays. Teams are teams are making scores in the excess of 350 as well, and they're chasing it comfortably as well. और चाहे आपके कितने भी अच्छे बॉलर हों, there will be days when your bowlers, one or two bowlers may struggle. They can be XYZ any reason. So in every match you need to have at least 7, if not 8, at least 7 bowling options, जो कि currently Indian team is struggling. Yes, because हार्दिक पांड्या is bowling well and he is a decent batsman, so हम एक बात कह सकते हैं कि okay, now India have 6 bowling options, but apart from that there is no one who can even bowl that those 2 or 3 overs. So ये एक बहुत बड़ा challenge है. Second issue, again because of the same this point, India has a very long tail, or the bowling options come in. Second issue which I believe is really plaguing Indian team from very long time, और जिसके बारे में मैंने पिछली वीडियो में भी बताया था, that is India's weakness against left arm seam bowler. I mean, you talk about Shaheen Shahid Afridi, you talk about Trent Bolt, you talk about Mustafizur Rahman, you talk about Mitchell Stark, wrestler top player. There are almost every team has one left arm seam bowler, and India has really struggled against left arm seam. So what are the solutions? पहला solution है definitely that you need to have at least couple of left-handed batsmen in top 5, which ensures that because when a left-handed and a right-handed batsman are playing, so bowler have to keep on changing his angle, और उसमें they get opportunity, both batsmen get opportunity to score run. ये एक पहला फैक्टर है. दूसरा है, अगर आपके टीम में ही कोई एक अच्छा लेफ्ट आर्म सीमर है who can bowl you at nets, so you can get comfortable facing left arm bowling in the match. Unfortunately currently ये दोनों option are not met. So ये दो issues हैं. Third issue of course, Kuldeep Yadav, he is bowling brilliantly, or which is very good news, because match इंडिया में हो रहे हैं and you need spinners who can take wicket, who can restrict the opposition. तो that's a good option. But अगर हम उनके साथ बाकी स्पिनर की बात करें, so we have Ravindra Jadeja, again he is a good player, but talking about his wicket taking abilities, it's not that great. अगर आप उनके ODI performance को देखें last 2 or 3 years, he is not that consistent with the ball. Yes, he is economical, but considering wicket taking ability, that is not up to the mark. So India will be missing a second strong spinner. अब हम आते हैं टीम सिलेक्शन में, और जैसे मैंने कहा कि there are 3 players who are definitely in my point of view, they could have other players should have been preferred on these 3 players. So पहला player है Sky Suryakumar Yadav. He's an amazing player. I mean, the way he plays in T20 and the array of shots, he has his fabulous performance. But अगर हम ODI में देखें उनकी performance, so he has struggled badly. और ये कोई, I mean, it's not uncommon, होता है ऐसा कि कुछ एक players हैं वो एक फॉर्म में नहीं चलते हैं, एक फॉर्मेट में उतने अच्छे नहीं होते. But that does not mean that आप प्लेयर को पुश करो, and select him in important series like Asia Cup and World Cup. Definitely after World Cup आप स्काई को और मौका दे सकते थे, ताकि वो अपने he can show whether he has that game for ODI format or not. But आपने उसको वर्ल्ड कप में सेलेक्ट करके definitely in my point of view, it's not a right decision. Second thing, Sky played one day cricket last in February, जिसमें back to back he scored 0 against Australia. He was picked for West Indies series as well, but वहाँ उनको एक भी one day नहीं खिलाया गया. So again, it creates it raises questions on team management that अगर आप सूर्य कुमार यादव को वर्ल्ड कप की टीम में देखते थे स्टार्टिंग से, you wanted to pick him, so why you have not given opportunity to him in against West Indies? 3 ODI थी, आप उसमें उनको मौका देते so that he can show whether he has that game or not. He didn't play in those matches. Asia Cup में भी currently अभी 2 matches हुए, and even in Super 4 I'm not very sure where they are going to fit Suryakumar Yadav, because of course ईशान किशन को आप drop नहीं कर सकते, which means that either there's only one position left in the batting, that is position, that is Shreyas Iyer's position. Now Shreyas Iyer, we all know that he has an amazing record before he got injured last year. He has been India's main batsman, especially while chasing in ODI. और 4th number पे वो बहुत ही उनकी performance काफ़ी decent थी. And the best part is he's very comfortable against quality spin bowling as well, which is not something which creates trouble with most of Indian batsmen. So अगर आप उनको हटाते हैं, so definitely उसके बाद आप KL राहुल को मौका देंगे, KL राहुल नहीं चले तब जाके आप स्काई को मौका देंगे. So the question is where you are going to fit Sky, and even in couple of matches where you play him, अगर वो अच्छा खेलते हैं, so कहाँ आप उनको प्लेइंग 11 में कहाँ उनको फिट करोगे, किसको आप ड्रॉप करोगे? डेफिनेटली आप स्काई की जगह तिलक वर्मा को आप पिक कर सकते थे. एंड अगेन आई नो ही इज येट टू मेक ODI डेब्यू, अभी तक T20 खेले हैं, and definitely it can backfire as well, just like we saw how it backfired with Sky. लेकिन अगर आप तिलक वर्मा को देखें, so he bring 2 or 3 very important things on the table. First thing, he is a left-handed batsman who bats in middle order, something which India is missing since a very long time, since retirement of Yuvraj Singh, Suresh Raina, जब से ये players गए हैं तब से middle order really very shaky है. दूसरी बात, he's a handy off spinner bowler as well. कंसिडरिंग आपने कोई ऑफ स्पिनर नहीं सेलेक्ट किया है इन द स्क्वाड, अगर तिलक वर्मा को आप रखते तो आप उनसे वो 2-3 ओवर्स करा सकते थे. एंड नोट विदाउट इन डाउट ही इज अ ब्रिलियंट फील्डर एज वेल. सो इन माई पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू तिलक वर्मा शुड हैव बीन इन टीम इन प्लेस ऑफ स्काई, और तिलक वर्मा को आप मौके मतलब आप ट्राई कर सकते थे ODI में है. Second player which definitely in my point of view is currently not a fit in World Cup team is Akshar Patel. Again, he's an amazing cricketer. He has performed well, and he is performing well for India from a very long time. But again, same thing or same question उठता है that if you're playing Ravindra Jadeja in the team, so will captain risk to play 2 left arm spinner in the team? Is it possible to play 2 left arm spinner in the team? Answer is no. Considering सिर्फ मेरे ख्याल से इस साल 1 या 2 मैचेस में जब जडेजा और अक्षर पटेल दोनों को खिलाया गया, and उसके बाद से I mean if you look at Akshar's performance in recent ODIs or T20 as well, हार्दिक पांड्या ने उनको हर एक मैच में साथ पूरे ओवर्स में नहीं दिए. There were matches in which he was not even required to bowl, only because Hardik Pandya was afraid that Nicholas Puran is going to smash Akshar Patel out of the park, and that happened against West Indies, who has not even qualified for World Cup. So आप अक्षर पटेल को कहाँ देखते हैं टीम में? अगर वो रविंद्र जडेजा के बैकअप हैं, so he should have been in reserve, so that अगर रविंद्र जडेजा if he get injured during the World Cup, Akshar Patel can come in the team and he can play. But जब तक वो स्क्वाड में हैं, I mean जब तक रविंद्र जडेजा प्लेइंग 11 में है, I cannot see Akshar Patel playing with Ravindra Jadeja, as both are pretty similar player, and in modern cricket it will be very challenging to play two left arm spinner, considering almost every team have two or three good power hitting left arm batsmen. आप उनके जगह वॉशिंगटन सुंदर को पिक कर सकते थे, who is a pretty handy batsman and an off spinner, जो कि currently India does not have any off spinner in the squad, and Washington Sundar has recently recovered from injury. This is another very very strange thing with BCCI, that they have a different yardstick for players like Suryakumar. They have different yardstick for Rahul and Iyer, who were also injured for a very long time, and then they have a different yardstick for players like Akshar and Washington Sundar, who also recovered after a long injury. अगर आप श्रेयस अय्यर और राहुल को बिना किसी मैच प्रैक्टिस, फॉरगेट अबाउट इंटरनेशनल, डोमेस्टिक मैच में ना खेले हुए आप डायरेक्ट उनको स्क्वाड में ला सकते हैं. सो व्हाट्स द प्रॉब्लम विद वॉशिंगटन सुंदर? अगर वॉशिंगटन सुंदर को टीम में रखते, सो यू कुड हैव प्लेड थ्री स्पिनर, वन ऑफ स्पिनर, वन लेग स्पिनर, वन लेफ्ट आर्म स्पिनर, एंड टू pretty handy batsmen, Washington Sundar and Ravindra Jadeja. Also because he's a left-handed batsman, तो वो आपका वो भी that thing which I discussed earlier, that you need to have more left-handed batsmen in in your batting line. आप Ravindra Jadeja को ऊपर promote कर सकते थे. Washington Sundar you could have played as a finisher. So Washington Sundar would have been a better option than Akshar Patel. Third player is KL Rahul. Again. It's not because what is going on the social media, and there's a lot of hate for KL Rahul, but share common sense. So KL Rahul, he has injured his hamstring. उनको hamstring की injury थी. Miraculously he recovered on time, and वो practice भी कर रहे थे. लेकिन the problem with hamstring injury is that once you recover, you have to take care for at least few months. So KL Rahul, as far as batting is concerned, उनको कोई issue नहीं होगा. लेकिन keeping में, where you have to keep on you have to bend a lot, and then you have to move a lot while keeping, and it put a lot of stress on your hamstring. So can we consider KL Rahul as a reserve wicket keeper, considering that he may struggle keeping wickets? Also, as per the report, he was fit, and he batted in couple of matches which were arranged by NCA. But जब वो keeping practice कर रहे थे, तो he just aggravated his injury. So there's a big question mark कि क्या KL Rahul keeping कर पाएंगे? अगर वो keeping नहीं कर पाएंगे, so does he? If you consider other options available, can he qualify as in World Cup team just on the basis of as a batsman? अगर वो ऐसे करते भी हैं, तो आपके पास reserve wicket keeper कौन है? ईशान किशन है. If anything goes wrong, who is another wicket keeper in the team? So इसलिए in my point of view, you could have picked Sanju Samson, who has amazing average. His average is above 60. Yes, he has struggled a lot recently, but his struggle was in T20, not in one day. So let's not confuse both formats. And Sanju Samson is a good keeper, and he can bat on 4th, 5th, 6th. He has shown his range of shots. So, yeah, this he could have been picked in place of KL Rahul. Fourth player, again, I would not say that Shardul Thakur does not deserve a place because of his he's a good bowler, he's a good wicket keeper. But the question is, अगर आप शार्दुल ठाकुर, अगर हार्दिक पांड्या आपके थर्ड सीमन हैं, तो क्या आप कितने मैचेस में 4 पेसर्स को खिलाएंगे? And if you are playing 4 pacers, can you make player like Shami to sit outside? Can you not select Shami in playing 11, जो एक genuine wicket taker हैं? Of course, अगर आप शमी और शार्दुल ठाकुर को कंपेयर करें, तो शार्दुल ठाकुर is a better batsman, but Shami is a better bowler. उनकी ज़्यादा अमेजिंग एवरेज है. ही इज़ अ जेन्युइन विकेट टेकर बॉलर. तो अगर आप शार्दुल ठाकुर को खिलाते हैं, तो इसका मतलब आप सिर्फ सिराज और बुमराह के साथ खेल रहे हैं. यू आर नॉट प्लेइंग विथ 3 विकेट टेकिंग बॉलर्स, विच इज़ योर स्ट्रेंथ. ऑल्सो अगर आप देखें तो जितने भी मैचेस में हार्दिक पांड्या के साथ शार्दुल ठाकुर खेले हैं इस साल ओडीआई में, he has not got 10 overs to bowl. He was largely under bowled. अभी जो फर्स्ट मैच भी हुआ पाकिस्तान के अगेंस्ट, पाकिस्तान अगेंस्ट, दैट वाज वॉश आउट अगेंस्ट नेपाल, he got a wicket but still he was just given 3 overs in that entire match. तो जब हार्दिक पांड्या वही रोल प्ले करते हैं जो शार्दुल ठाकुर प्ले करते हैं, सो अगेन वी कुड हैव ऑप्टेड फॉर some other maybe a spinning all-rounder, a better option rather than going for शार्दुल ठाकुर, जिनके चांसेस कम है कि वो प्लेइंग 11 में होंगे, और अगर होंगे तो हाउ ही इज़ गोइंग टू जस्टिफाई हिज प्लेस. अगर आप उनको 10 ओवर ही नहीं दे रहे, 6-7 ओवर्स ही नहीं दे रहे, he bats at 8 position, which he may not be batting in every match. मेरे ख्याल से हर 4-5 मैचेस में जाके एक में उनकी बैटिंग आएगी. So just you cannot play a player who is going to bowl just 3 or 4 overs, and he may bat once in 5 matches. So these are few issues, and definitely these issues can bite India in the World Cup. Although I would just pray that whatever players are selected, they give their best and India can win the World Cup. But definitely, practically, there are few things which could have been done better as far as World Cup team is selected. Great. So that's all for today. In today's video, I'll come back. I'll make another video shortly, maybe in a couple of days, as India is going to play against Pakistan again on Sunday. So हम उस मैच के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे. बट आज के लिए इतना ही. थैंक यू वेरी मच एंड हैव अ great day ahead. Bye. Take care.